Hi, I'm Eric Riley. I'm the branch manager of the Watha T. Daniel Shaw Neighborhood Library, part of the DC Public Library System, and I'm here today to talk to you about the TEDxLibrarians event from my own perspective. I'm not involved with the conference in any way, except I really want to go now, but I've been thinking about it like crazy since the idea kicked out, and I saw it on Boing Boing via the Lipstick Librarian website, so yay! Anyways, I'm going to talk for a few minutes about what this concept is as librarians as thought leaders, and what does that mean? What does it mean to be involved in creating new thought? What does it mean to be a leader in new thought? And where do librarians as a class of careers fit into that role as being thought leaders? So I actually sat down the other day and I was like diagramming out a whole bunch of things. I don't know if you can even see it, but I was like playing around this. It's in pencil. I wish I had done it in pen. You could see it, but I have a little Venn diagram here where we have thinkers, leaders, and librarians, and yeah, this is how my brain works. So I was thinking about where is thought leadership? Where do new ideas translate into being actualized? And I thought first that it's not always at the library, because, you know, the library is a very bureaucratic place, and there's you know, a lot of things like hierarchies and legal restrictions and, you know, playing with, you know, stuff like that. But you know, there are a lot of people in libraries who are really innovative and creative people, and we honor those people every year in Library Journal in the movers and shakers category. I was one of them last year. So that's really exciting. So what does it mean to be a thought leader? So I started to break that down into its component parts. And so we have thought, which is new ideas, creative things, innovative things, and we have the people who create those thoughts, the thinkers, who are those independent, reflective people. They are oftentimes caught up in their own mind and their own world, and they kind of combine things in new ways. They find cathexis points and play around with experimental stuff. And then we have also leaders who are not necessarily the same thing as the thinkers. The thinkers, like, they like to think, but not all thinkers are leaders, squares and rectangles kind of situation. So we have these leaders who are people who understand how to operate systems, systems being in that broad systems thinking sense, people who know how to navigate current existing structures and migrate them into new places through change. So they are able to translate what the thinkers create into visionary new directions for where things are going. These people are problem solvers, they're visionary, they're kind of charismatic. They kind of have to be charismatic in order to get buy-in for implementing change. And they have the power to make that change. So I started to think about, okay, so now what does it mean to be a librarian first, and then where do librarians become thought leaders? So librarians have this experience with understanding the body of information that is out there, the body of the world's knowledge, via the collections that we create through the library and through our websites, our database collections, our what else is it? The way that we organize things, our clerical skills. I hate to even say it that way, but it's true. We have this weird power of analysis that a lot of other people don't necessarily have. Like, we were able to break things down into hierarchies and structures and ways that interlock these things through things like Dewey tables and charts to bring things that are substantively similar into play with each other. So we're oftentimes exploratory people. We're curious people. We like to also problem solve, and we like to navigate this copious information world that's out there. So where does that blend in being a thought leader? And I started to think about this psychological concept of conceptual blending. It's kind of like Arthur Kessler and some other people bringing together two disparate things to create something new. And if anybody is in a place to discover new things, it's someone who's in the library, because what else do we do other than bring together all of the body of the world's information and try to make sense of it in some meaningful way? And we have opportunities to juxtapose things that wouldn't normally be thought about. So thinking about it, like you can see right behind me, I have books of poetry, I have books on comic books. Comic books are over there, yes. 10-Cent Plague. I have educational theory, copyright law. Just in my own personal mind, I have all of these different things kicking around, tied in with children's literature, classics. I have my lobes over here, and a whole wide variety of things that just within my own mind I have brought together into this little personal collection that I have in my office. And we do the same thing with our public collections, and it's through creating these public collections and giving people the opportunity to explore the world's knowledge in a way that they would have never really had before, that gives people the chance to themselves become thought leaders. And so I started to think, are librarians themselves thought leaders? And I thought, not always. Again, squares and rectangles. I think we have some librarians who are thought leaders, who are doing some amazing and wonderful new and innovative things in library service. And we have a whole host of other people who just like to come in and do their jobs and help be that midwife to intellect that we tend to be. Yeah, so that's kind of where my brain is. I'm really looking forward to this conference. I think that it's going to be a wonderful opportunity, and I think that I'm going to get a lot out of it. I really am looking forward to going, and I certainly hope I can get some tickets to go. So thank you, TEDxLibrarians. I hope to see you soon.